Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the great... Tries a shot! Forward it goes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to clip it forward. Tries to get it clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's one way to annoy his teammates. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Perisic. Perisic spreads it towards the left. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Turns and goes back. Perisic looking for a decent ball in. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Looking to break out here. Ronnie Lopez. Chance to... and the finish! Goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Ronnie Lopez. Oh, good interception. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ronnie Lopez. Ronnie Lopez! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I might sound a little harsh here, but...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a decent ball. Hits one! Cleared without complication. And here's Perisic. Has a hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That'll be a throw-in. Goes for goal! Hoists it forward. Dost. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ronnie Lopez displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see.
Going for goal! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gets good distance on it.
Utrecht look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Danger averted for now. Utrecht have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd...
He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! Dost. Keeper's got good distance on that, and it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Dinks one in. Defence has got rid of that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's it. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and shoots! Drills one in. Away from immediate danger. Play for a throw. All the way back and they start again. Keeper sends it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well positioned to make that interception. He's through the middle. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Could move up a gear here. He's got through. Has a hit! Oh, really good feet from him. And the shot! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering and, listen, we all expect that.
Looks to thread it through, and he's cut it out. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Oh, some tackle that. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And that's been won straight back. And we hit half-time, and there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Benfica come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back underway here. Benfica carrying a one-goal lead. Plays it out to the flank. Would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Goes for goal! He's had a shot! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Forward it goes. Plays it over to the other flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a risk.
Hits one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter. And while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's gone for it! It's good distance on it. Hoists it forward. He gets past his man. In comes the cross. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goes for goal! Managed to get it away. Gets into some space. Goes for goal! In he goes again! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's two now without reply. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's not going to make it. It's come loose. And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. And already we're underway here. That's sprayed out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Whipped in. And back out it comes. Gundogan plays it forward. Big chance! Must be! Goes for goal! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And that's a throw-in. Lobs it in gently, floated through. Benzia tries to get it forward. He's gone for it! Danger averted for now. Good clearance and very necessary. Over to the left. So close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Plays it over to the other flank. Has it out wide now. Torreira. Sané gets the better of his man. Cuts it out. Lamina gets it back. Nicely measured pass. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Timely intervention. Away from immediate danger. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Going for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mamadou is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Deep cross, towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Forward it goes. And it's Sané. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Sané. Sané drives it forward. Benzia.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And here's Tchouff. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to clip it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Juve. Benzia. He gets past his man. Sanchez gets good distance on it. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Sané. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Juve. Gets it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Benzia. Well positioned to make that interception. Rapidly approaching the end. 3 from 3 coming into today. Soon to be 4 wins from 4. It is a terrific run. He came in hard, very hard. He's left his man. Turns and goes back. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And time is up. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. So much like classic European stadia. The action has already started. Has a goal! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Towering header! Goal! Al Hilal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Isimat Miran switches it towards the other side. Two of the league's unbeaten sides. Too soon to read much into that, though. Just brushed off the ball there. Iniesta is fouled.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Goes for goal! Clearance and very necessary. Surely! Al Hilal get it back again. Al Hilal scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. He was on the back foot.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Santon. Driving on, he could shoot here. Receives it in a good position. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Al Hilal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Clark. Looks to clip it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Dashing forward at pace. Lobs it in gently. Could be a chance here. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Al Hilal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a
Chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Al Hilal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Al Hilal take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that has been clubbed away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Savic goes looking. Goes long. Danger averted for now. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Right through the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Giuliano hit the slide tackle there. Santo. And it's played forward. Isimat Miran does well there, alert. Clark. Giuliano, and it's Iniesta. And he has been fouled there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And there goes the final whistle. Al Hilal, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Al Hilal have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team